Few days ago, we kept hearing rumours about Manchester City looking to move for Neymar. The Brazilian has now been declared a sellable asset by Paris Saint Germain, which basically means that he's no longer in the club's future plans. While they wouldn't mind having him around this season, a sizable offer will be entertained. Some truly sad news coming from Germany, where Sebastien Haller, who only just signed for Borussia Dortmund from Ajax, has been diagnosed with testicular cancer and is indefinitely out. This means that the Marsupials have their work cut out for them as they look to finally end Bayern Munich's absolute dominance in the Bundesliga. For several weeks, PSG have been linked with the move for Renato Sanches, but so far he's still a player of Lille, and it appears that the young Portuguese midfielder is at his wits' end, and has informed the Parisian management that if he does not receive a definitive offer within the next couple of days, he will join AC Milan, who have been waiting in the wings for quite a while. Before we get started, we want to share the sponsor of today's video. The OneFootball app is the ultimate football platform and is a must-have for every football fan, so that you can follow all of your favourite leagues, teams and players all the time right from your phone. You can be sure to turn on notifications for specific players to be instantly alerted when they score a goal or when they are involved in other breaking news. It is the best and easiest way to stay up to date with everything football. Click the link in the description down below to download the app right now. You won't regret it. Everything had to go fast. After spending €40 million to snatch Vitinha from FC Porto, Paris Saint Germain had to speed things up and tie up the Milan Skriniar of Inter Milan and Renato Sanches of Lille. But for the moment, neither of them has joined Les Rouges et Bleus, and that is not what's going to stress out Luis Campos. For Skriniar, the new PSG football director does not want to overpay in a current scenario where Inter are claiming €70 million. Result: with the signing of Bremer by Juventus, the Nerazzurri now think of keeping their player. With Renato Sanches, the observation is the same, with a slight nuance however. Paris are taking their time, but the sums involved still call out the slowness of the case. Indeed, Luis Campos wants his compatriot at PSG, and the latter only wants Paris. While holding an agreement with AC Milan, which is around €15 million excluding bonuses, Lille were also ready to discuss with the Ile-de-France residents. But Paris have been extremely slow to come with the right offer. After putting €10 million on the table, the reigning French champions have slightly raised their offer to €12 million. This has been deemed insufficient by the Mastiffs, who only dream of one thing: that PSG aligned itself at least with the offer made by the Rossonera giants. A situation that ended up annoying the 2016 European champion. L'Equipe claims that if PSG have not done what is necessary within 48 hours, the Lusitanian will accept the offer made by Milan. On Monday evening, Borussia Dortmund announced terrible news shortly before 11 PM. Sebastien Haller had to leave the BVB training camp due to illness, and he has already returned to Dortmund. During the examinations, a testicular tumour was discovered. Get well soon, Sebastien Haller, read a club statement. A big blow for the Ivorian, recruited by the Marsupials to replace Erling Braut Haaland, who left for Man City. Author of 32 goals and 9 assists in 39 appearances in all competitions, including 38 as a starter last season in the jersey of Ajax Amsterdam, Sebastien Haller was the Germans' summer priority as number 9. On July 6th, they formalised his arrival until June 2026, all for a total amount of €34.5 million, including bonuses. €31 million plus €3.5 million in bonuses. An arrival that was a great deal for the club and the player. But this joy was short-lived. The club discovered that Sebastien Haller was suffering from a testicular tumour. Kicker explains that Dortmund are very concerned and worried about their player. The club's coach, Edin Terzic, heard the news 30 minutes before the warm-up match against Valencia. Asked about the subject this Tuesday by Kicker, the Dortmund coach admitted to being affected. The week went very well until Monday. The news shocked us. It wasn't easy to find the words, so we didn't discuss it with the team before the game. The German media explains that Terzic's objective will be to help his players focus on football, those who have been upset by the news, while developing a new plan to perform offensively without his star recruit. The latter focuses on his health, and that is the most important thing. Thank you all for your many messages of support and affection since yesterday's announcement. My family and I thank you. I will now focus on my recovery to come back stronger. While waiting to know more about the evolution of his condition, BVB will have to find other solutions 11 days before the first match of the season in the German Cup against Munich 1860 on July 30th. First, we had to let go of a player from our group. The main thing now is that he recovers. We are going to put a few things in place to prepare for all scenarios, Terzic admitted. recruiting a new striker or a free agent would be the easiest solution. However, Kicker explains that this option is difficult to envisage. The reason? Borussia Dortmund, who have already put more than 30 million euros on Haller, do not have the financial means to sign a replacement in the short term. On the other hand, they will think about the possibility of taking another number 9 if the absence of Sebastien Haller were to be unfortunately very long during a season where there's a World Cup as well. In the meantime, the club is counting on players already present. Kicker explains that the attention will be even stronger on Youssoufa Moukoko, free in June 2023, and on whom they are counting this season more than ever. Dortmund have other options, such as Karim Adeyemi, who was signed this summer. BVB Zwei striker Bradley Fink is likely to join the first team, but not much can be expected from a player who was only just promoted from the under-19s to the reserves. But at the end of the day, the key concern remains to provide Haller all the support he needs to recover and win this battle, which we're sure he will. When President Al-Khalifi declared that the era of bling-bling was over at Paris Saint Germain, he was indirectly targeting Neymar. At 30, the Brazilian star has already spent 5 seasons in France, but the relationship between his performances and the investment made is far from satisfying his bosses. In recent weeks, relations between the two parties have therefore logically become strained, especially since PSG's desire to get rid of the Brazil international leaked, enough to arouse the interest of Milan, Juventus, but especially Chelsea and its new owner Todd Boehly, a London interest which had even prompted Thiago Silva to publicly ask his compatriot to join him at Stamford Bridge. Since then, Neymar is still a PSG player, and in a live granted on social networks, the former Blaugrana said he was ready to break everything this season. This season, all shots will come in, free kicks, headers. I feel good. I'm confident I trained a lot during my vacation. However, Le Parisien tells us that PSG are pushing to sell him. The French daily even claimed that Manchester City were given a chance to sign him, but the thing is that Pep Guardiola isn't really interested in Neymar. While speaking to reporters before a friendly game with Club America, the Spanish boss denied rumours. I'm sorry for Le Parisien, but it's not true. Their information is not right. Neymar is an incredible player, and the information I have, he's an incredibly nice guy, but it's not right. Every summer, Manchester City are going to buy 150 players. So all in all, Neymar has a shortage of suitors, which is why he's trying to win over his current boss.